Welcome back to Game Time. Rivalry week has concluded in college football, and Ohio State has finally beaten Michigan. However, we're going to talk about something a little more serious in the college football world. Take it away, Owen.
Both serious and unserious, actually, Noah. Lane Kiffin, now former Ole Miss head coach, has decided that Week 15 is the perfect time to take another head coaching job. That's right. He's already taken the role in Baton Rouge, and that means for the remainder of the season, Lane Kiffin will be leading the LSU Tigers. Think back to Week 8 when LSU fired Brian Kelly and humiliated him on social media. Both Brian, and his brother Chip Kelly are not serious football coaches, in my opinion. I don't think either of them are good, and their track records pretty much back me up. No. Kiffin, however, surely is. Off the field, there's been evidence piling up against him, showing messages to numerous college-age girls from different schools across the SEC. Lane, you dog!
Don't do that.
Oh my goodness. Just go on X, or formerly Twitter, if you don't believe me, and just look it up. On a more serious note, though, what do you guys think of a coach leaving a school before the season's over, especially a team that's 11-1, coming off of a 5-game win streak? Was this uncalled for Lane Kiffin?
I think so. I mean, to be fair, you've just turned around this program. Basically, they're fourth in the SEC. There's like 4 teams that are 7-1, but I think this Ole Miss team could go really far in the playoffs. And just for him to leave, I mean, you can make that decision, but I mean, that's just going to turn the whole locker room around. That's gonna really mess things up. And then I know he was talking. He tried to get his AD to. He tried to get the AD to allow him to finish the season, but he wouldn't let him. And then he tried to blame the AD for it. Supposedly. But
supposedly, I mean, the AD didn't take the job, right? You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's like supposedly.
I mean, this is what he's $12 million a year, something like that.
A lot of money, my friend.
Yeah, that's. I mean, do what you got to do, but you can't do that to a bunch of college kids.
Yeah.
They're relying on you. So I don't know. What do you think?
I think it's pretty messed up. I read something too that he's starting a lot of rumors that these Ole Miss fans are kind of attacking him or like coming at him, chasing him off the road.
Yeah.
What does that does that have any?
I believe that.
You believe that?
Yeah.
Does that have any evidence to back it up though?
I believe that probably happened one time, and he was upset, and
then the media rolled with it.
Yeah, a bunch of fans saw him, but I mean, you're right. He is kind of making a mountain out of a molehill there. You're gonna have a lot of controversy around your name.
Yeah.
If you do something like that.
I feel like that LSU job was up in the air for a while. I feel like after the season, he probably still could have done it.
I saw something saying, James Franklin.
Yeah.
Fired from Penn State.
Yeah.
Over at VTech now.
Yes.
I saw something saying that James Franklin should have been more patient and waited for the Ole Miss job or to get on the Ole Miss defensive staff. And man, I'll tell you what, you and I got a better chance of getting hired at Ole Miss than James Franklin does. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's in the Chip Kelly tier, maybe below. You know what I mean?
Definitely below.
Living off of a 1-season run.
With the track record that they both have, though, I feel like it's a perfect fit for LSU.
Well, look, man, there's a lot going on with this Lane Kiffin situation. I know that in the SEC documentary on Netflix, one of the linebackers on LSU, Whit Weeks, actually, he was dating or started dating or stopped. He's involved romantically with Lane Kiffin's daughter. And now Kiffin just went there, and Whit Weeks hit the portal.
I saw something
he
too
hit the
that
portal.
she's been trolling too online. His daughter. I don't know what exactly she's been saying, but
Whit Weeks is getting out of there.
Ooh.
He's getting out of there for sure.
That's something.
Yeah. But hey, listen, fireworks in college football. It was a crazy rivalry week. There were some fights. There were some fights in the Ole Miss game. No ejections though. Throw punches if you like, but you're not getting ejected because it's rivalry week.
Yeah. Refs let them play, as they say, right?
Yeah.
Heading over to the National Football League, the NFL regular season is nearing a close, which means it's time to have a discussion about the playoff picture.
Yes.
This season has been nothing short of unordinary.
That's for sure.
The script has been written so that once one team starts to get all the hype, they drop a game.
Script.
Just last week, the Los Angeles Rams were the team that everyone thought would stay atop the NFC. Instead, Matthew Stafford turned the ball over 3 times in a loss to the Panthers. What is happening this season, guys? What do you think will happen come playoff time?
Ooh, the MVP conversation just heated right back up again.
Yes.
Now, you make a good point about the NFC there. Similar to the Eastern Conference in basketball, it's a toss-up.
Yeah.
It's very
a toss-up.
mixed. Yeah. It's very mixed. The top and the bottom are full of teams that are fighting for wild card spots and playoff spots. I think that Drake May is a better case for the MVP after the Rams, Matthew Stafford.
Stafford still has like 32 touchdowns to 4 picks.
I understand, but Drake May is right there behind him. And, man, the playoff picture it's sculpting up to be a pretty one at that.
You have to imagine,
very pretty picture.
Drake May's stats are 1 week inflated.
This is
They
true.
are on a bye week this week. Their first
true.
bye week.
This is true.
But
so we shall see.
You know Drake May has the most Pro Bowl votes right now?
He sure does. You better believe it, man. Well, the Patriots fan base are
they're happy now.
Everywhere. They're global.
They're actually happy now.
It's like if the Cowboys were that good, then Dak would have.
We haven't even gotten to that segment yet.
Okay, so
Dak could win comeback player of the year now.
Can I get the analogy in?
Okay, sorry.
If the Cowboys were that good, then Dak would have the most votes because he would be the quarterback of the most popular team in America. Now, the Patriots are winning right now, so their huge fan base that they've built up over this dynasty, over the dynasty years, is very excited. But I mean, coming out of the NFC, I don't know what to expect. We're talking about this off air.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going to happen or what team will end up winning the NFC.
So you think
year,
this part is unscripted?
It's just the AFC because the Broncos are going to win the Super Bowl, right?
The AFC is a lot easier to predict, I feel like, at times.
So,
the storylines coming out are a little more clear. I think for the NFC, you're looking at 2 veteran quarterbacks instead of 2 rookie quarterbacks. It's torch passing all around, right?
Yeah.
Mahomes and Allen are giving it to May. And
May's running with
Knicks. And you got, in the NFC, you got
Stafford.
Goff and Stafford ready to pass it off to who? Well, we'll see. We'll see. You know, who's going to be the quarterback of the future. But, man, I do like the Rams still, even though they had a tough one out against the Panthers.
Devontae Adams does lead the NFL in receiving touchdowns,
Dude,
and it's by a landslide. He had 2 against Carolina.
He scores so much. And a lot of people were wondering, how will Puka Nacua do with Devontae joining them? And, man,
he's doing great.
It doesn't even matter. They're both just so good. Stafford's just getting them both the ball.
All right. Then who's your pick for the NFC? Both of you.
Oh, man.
I'll
stick with the Rams.
Rams?
I'll stick with the Rams. Front four's playing well, too,
Yeah.
defensively. So.
I guess.
Rams?
Yeah.
Do I have to be different now and pick a different NFC team?
You should pick whoever you think's going to win the NFC. I mean,
Cowboys? No, I'm just kidding.
I was going to say Eagles probably up until
the last 2
that
weeks.
Bears game.
Yeah.
As much as I want
That
to,
Bears game was so bad.
as much as I want to believe in the Bears,
whoa,
I don't know if I can.
Schmelians.
I don't know if I can confidently say it, but that Bears team does look good. But
hey man, BJ's no joke. Ben Johnson, he's no joke. He's.
Yeah. I know your pick for the AFC is the Broncos.
Who's your pick for the NFC?
NFC, I probably stick with the Rams. I want to say Bears. I really do. I want to live up to it, but I feel like Caleb Williams is going to crumble at some point.
Bro, just copying us. Ha 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 ha.
Who else?
Packers? Straight up cop.
No.
Exactly. Not the Packers.
Not the Packers.
It's not going to be the Packers. It's definitely not going to be the Bucks. I don't think it'll be Philly.
Jordan Shove.
I don't think it'll be the 49ers, so it leaves just the 2 teams that are top there right now.
You know what, the Niners, dude, the Niners are a sleeper. They're going to get some nice rest this week.
They have a really tough schedule.
CMC's going to get some nice rest this week. Kittle's back. Ayuk is dead in a hole somewhere. And I'm really excited for Juwan Jennings. He's been talking a lot of crap. I didn't know he talks that. You can go ahead and look that up. He gets into a lot of trouble talking crap with the DBs out there.
Their last 3 games are Colts, Bears, Seahawks. That's the 49ers' last 3 games. I'm not saying they're not going to make the playoffs. I'm just saying they.
Not easy. AFC. I like the Broncos or the Patriots. I will go with the. Man, I'm going to stick to my guns here. The team that beat the Eagles. I'm going with the Broncos. I think they're making it to the bowl.
You think?
Yeah.
I have faith in Drake May. I think looking at this, I don't think there's another team that's consistent enough to.
It's just a picture of Drake May's.
Yeah, it's just Drake May on my screen. Jacksonville's in 3rd somehow. I couldn't tell you why.
Yeah, man.
Houston could be a sleeper. because of their defense alone.
Their defense is serious.
That defense is really good.
Yeah.
I'm living up with the Drake May hype. I think the New England Patriots are doing something special.
No.
What do you think?
No.
What do we got?
Robert Kraft pulls strings, man.
I would have to go with the Broncos.
Broncos?
Yeah.
That defense is really good, too.
Yeah.
Insane
I don't
pass
know.
rush.
There's only one way to find out. We'll see. We will see. So, Broncos, Rams, Patriot? Broncos, Rams?
Broncos Rams Super Bowl right now is what we're predicting. But
Anything
man,
can
I
happen.
hope I'm wrong.
Any given Sunday, right?
I hope I'm wrong. I really hope I'm wrong, and those birds prevail. We're about to talk about them now, so why don't you just go ahead and
Yeah, let's go talk about them.
yeah.
How about them Cowboys? No? Okay. The Cowboys are the first team in NFL history to defeat both teams that were in the Super Bowl in the previous year in back-to-back weeks. I am slowly starting to get this false hope. I don't like it because I know that something's going to happen.
Oh well, at least
Hopefully,
okay. Well, at least
no,
you
seriously,
know. At least
seriously,
you know. At least
seriously. Hopefully, we are slowly climbing out of our hole at the beginning of the season. Our run defense is even better than it has been. We're currently third in the NFL in run defense over the last 3 weeks. That Quinn Williams signing trade was awesome. Thank you, Jerry. I'll really know if we have a playoff chance, though, based off this Thursday. If we can go into Detroit and defeat the Amon-Ra-less Lions,
watch out for Isaac Tesla.
I think that we could really be a contender. Because looking at the rest of our schedule, we shouldn't lose a single game after Detroit. The Chargers, Herbert had a surgery, so he's wounded. The Vikings are terrible. The Giants are just as terrible, and the Commanders are just as bad. So I think if we could pull off this win, we actually could make a playoff run. Because at that point, we'll be 11-5-1, and there's no shot that that's not a playoff spot.
11-5-1. What are you at right now?
6-5-1. It's 5 straight.
Okay.
I mean,
Clip that.
we went out. I'm just saying.
Right. No, I'm
I
just
don't
saying,
think we
man.
will. I think we'll probably drop a game,
Go
and
ahead,
that'll
man,
make
you
it a
good.
little more difficult.
Yeah,
But
man, they show you.
we'll
You
see.
them boys.
Yeah.
You them
What about
boys.
your Eagles, though? That's 2 straight.
The
You want to talk about it?
The Eagles are, you know what? You go ahead.
Yeah.
The Eagles,
I looked to the wrong person.
The
Danica, would you like to talk
Remember
about your
Noah.
Eagles?
The Eagles have done well in my lifetime. You go ahead.
The Eagles absolutely still own the Cowboys.
No,
It's
they don't,
only,
but okay.
Yeah, get them down.
No, they don't. No, they don't. No, they don't.
There's a lot of football left. Well, they found Petula's house.
Oh, what'd they do to it?
What'd they do?
They egged it, rightfully so.
They threw it down the middle, and they egged them.
Just give him a taste of his own medicine, I suppose.
Does he like eggs?
I guess so. He must love
Does he
eggs.
like eggs?
The Eagles' offense has been unbearable to watch. We're going third and out 33% of the time.
Yikes.
That has looked like it's going to continue to rise after that awful performance against Chicago. The Eagles looked bad on both sides of the ball, though. You can't just let the defense off the hook.
You guys were being booed after every possession,
Almost.
by the way.
Almost. What about that defense?
You guys are-
Our run stopping has been extremely ineffective. Both Swift and
Monongai.
Manangai,
There you
thank
go.
ran for 100 plus, something that I've never seen in all my years as a Birds fan. Who wrote this script?
It's fine.
All right. Well, listen, they haven't done that, in like our lifetime as Eagles fans.
Right.
Looked it up beforehand, so.
How did it feel being booed after every offensive possession, though?
Not great.
That happens even when we're winning games. I gotta be honest. The fans are pretty ruthless. I mean, they're gonna boo no matter what's going on. They'll boo if like
That's true.
something happens in the crowd. They'll start.
I mean, you were voted, worst fans again?
Rudest fans.
Again.
Number one.
Again.
Again. Run it back. The only thing we're winning consistently.
That's all right though. I mean,
Oh, man.
there's worse things you could win, like nothing.
All right.
Do you think that the fans are kind of?
Wow.
kind of
Wow,
too
you just threw that in there. Okay.
Do you think these fans are a little too crazy for finding the man's house and egging it though? Versus-
Absolutely not. He needs to get motivated.
I mean, what does he even do?
Nick Sirianni, last
Like a
year,
stick.
they fired Brian Johnson and he shaved his head. He went insane. He shaved his head. And then we played really well after that. So there needs to be a shakeup. We need to figure something
They're
out.
just lighting a fire.
I don't know if
Under-
that's the best way to do it, throwing eggs at the guy's house, but maybe if they just hit like the vehicle. I don't know. I mean, something that was easier to clean.
Okay.
He's still human.
He is.
And he's a terrible offensive coordinator.
I mean, he
Not a terrible human.
He
terrible
coaches like a
offensive
wounded
coordinator.
turtle, so I don't know what you want me to do about that. You're telling me, listen, all right, just the offense is sluggish, the defense is unmotivated. That's the bottom line, okay? Hurts looks like he has some kind of incurable disease. He does not want to throw over the middle for some reason. Throughout his history,
Dak loves throwing over the middle.
throughout his history, he has been able to expand the ball to all parts of the field. The only issue was slightly underthrowing now. I mean, all of a sudden, he's not just underthrowing it, he's not throwing it over the middle. I don't know if Kevin's not drawing it up for him or what. But what's up with Saquon? You know, as the run game magic
Madden
that
curse.
we once had leaves us, Saquon starts to look human again. Maybe it's the Madden curse, but maybe it is. No, it's definitely the Madden curse. I was gonna say maybe it's a lack of health on the offensive line, but even still, there's been some holes that you can hit. They've ran back some of the tape, and it seems like it's not just him getting smacked right away. Sometimes, you know, we're only giving him 6, 8, 10, 13 carries, but he's not exactly hitting the hole how he should. So, I mean, I don't know. Defensively, the front four isn't doing its job effectively, which has put more pressure on everybody else around them. Our guys look tired in the second half against the Cowboys and the Bears. The lack of scoring surely doesn't help morale on the sideline. Whatever's going on must be fixed soon.
It's okay. AJ's happy.
We know how good this team can be. We don't need to cherry-pick stats to be taken seriously. AJ's not happy, bro. He's been crying all year. We need to get back to 5-yard runs on first and second down, clogging up the inside for the other team when they try and do the same.
Oh, man.
The Eagles have to go back to the basics. Back to the drugs, back to the money, back to the life.
Yeah, feed
Do you
Saquon.
guys know that song? Back to the basics? Fake fans. That's okay. If we're stuck with Patullo, we can't win the Super Bowl low. But we sure can at least try to win some football games in the meantime. Maybe we can try. Maybe we can.
All it takes is for you guys to drop one more game, and then we can get right back into the division.
And what if you lose, though? You're talking in absolutes like the Cowboys are going to win all these games. But I mean,
I told you. I told you. Thursday's the big test.
I'm picking up Isaac Tesla because I see on the waiver wire there that the Cowboys have the 32nd ranked defense when they're playing against wide receivers in fantasy this year. They're just letting everybody run through them and catch the ball. So I mean, we're gonna have to see. We're rooting for the Lions. That's for sure.
I want to counter your little critique about the defense real quick.
Okay.
You say that the offense is going 3 and out 33% of the time, right?
Yeah.
So if the offense is constantly getting out as quick as they possibly can, the defense is playing majority of these games. This defense is tired.
I did say that. I did say that they were going to be tired. However,
But they are tired, and then obviously they can't play an entire football game.
At the start of the Bears game and the start of the Cowboys game, both games, Javonte and then Monungai and Swift were running through us like a knife, a hot knife, through butter, margarine, if you will, something even softer. Okay? It was not good. No bueno. Okay? Now, we can't give them a cop-out and say, oh, defense tired. No.
I'm not giving them a
From the
cop-out.
get-go in those two games, though, if we're going to talk about recently with how bad they've been, from the get-go, we were letting them through. Our game plan was not there. Fangio can only save us so much. Game theory helps, but game script is more important. We're going to see what happens with the Eagles. I mean, I'm very nervous.
This offense needs to get it together, or else we are never going to win a football game. You can't win a football game if you're not putting points up.
Yeah, we are not scoring.
So you cannot.
We're not scoring.
You cannot blame the defense for the entire game if your offense is constantly putting them on the field.
Not the entire
A goose
game,
egg,
no.
as they say.
Not the entire game, no. But, I mean...
I'm having a blast listening to this, by the way. This is making me so happy.
The Eagles fans are after each other.
Yes, this is making me so happy.
Look, at the end of the day, we're at top of the division. All it takes is one win to turn this whole boat around. Just one win.
Yeah, you got to get that one win.
We will.
You got the Chargers next week. You're going to get that win.
We
don't even know if Herbert's going to play next week.
They have no Herbert, but I mean, we could still easily blow that.
What do you mean? That's Trey Lance.
Oh, he's bad.
Yeah. Yeah, you'll be fine.
Yeah, but we can't stop the run right now. They get Vidal going on the ground. We're cooked.
I think, isn't Hampton coming back?
God, that'd be even worse.
We will see.
Only time. can tell.
Only time will tell.
We say this every week.
We do, but it's a great saying.
Because football is just not unusual right now.
Yeah, it's something.
Last week, we talked about the NHL's inconsistent approach to player safety. We might be seeing another example of this contradiction. The league is pushing back against a new helmetless warm-up trend started by the Ottawa Senators in Vegas.
The Senators claim going bucketless was to change their luck,
Bucketless.
losing 6 games prior to this change. This sparked copycats around the league, with San Jose and New Jersey following shortly after. Players say that the switch was a harmless way to have fun and build team chemistry, kind of like a shot at a morale boost.
Very interesting indeed.
Yeah. But the NHL says the rule is clear. Anyone who's entered the league from 2019 onward must wear a helmet during warm-ups. Absolutely no exceptions. The league has not issued any fines yet, but has set a clear reminder memo. Even still, it raises a few important questions. If safety is the league's priority, why were teams allowed to ignore the rule in the first place? Does this highlight a league stricken with safety issues? Also, is this a harmless infraction from the Sens, or is it a shot at the league?
Well, I'm sorry, just creasing here at the moment. It could be a shot at the league from the Sens. However, I think it could be more of like a style thing. It's a little bit of everything, but mostly I think it's a style thing. I think that they literally just wanted to switch something up because they think it looks cool, it feels cool, and yeah, sure, they were losing games, but they are still fourth in the Atlantic with the Red Wings hot on their tails. So good luck to the Sens, but I don't know that the helmet thing is. I don't know if it's as much them.
I mean, it's just
being
warm-ups.
angry and upset as it is them doing kind of like a rally cap type thing. Like, let's just you know what I mean?
It still raises too many questions about if this is safe.
I don't think it's safe.
I
mean,
you
I'm not
can see
agreeing
your puck
with the fact
flying
that
across the ice, and all of a sudden it's hitting you in the back of the head.
Yeah, that makes sense. But
I'm not saying it's safe at all. Yeah, no, I don't agree with that. But
it is still warm-ups, though. But at the same time, I mean, things happen in warm-ups. We saw it with who was it? What quarterback did that? My God, I'm
Anthony
blanking.
Richardson?
Yeah, Anthony Richardson injured himself for the year in warm-ups.
they weren't even playing. He was using a stretching band. He hit himself in the eye. That was unbelievable.
Yeah,
You know,
but anyways, I digress.
What gets me is veterans like Claude Giroux play on the Senators now.
Yeah.
And, I mean, I say this just as he's a former Flyer, but you're supposed to be a vet. You're supposed to be the leader of this team. I believe he's the captain for the Senators, too. Like, why are we allowing our young team to do something so idiotic? Why are we allowing our players to get hurt?
Maybe he doesn't care. I don't know.
That's true. I just want to know why they're not finding anybody.
He could be past that point. Well, maybe the league doesn't care just yet. You raised the point of if safety's supposed to be the number one priority, why aren't they doing things like finding anybody? Yeah. Maybe safety's not the number one priority. Maybe they're shifting towards the dough is the number one priority. And
everyone's switching toward the dough.
One of the players did make a comment that this idea came just from a team dinner of like, let's switch things up. Let's go out without our buckets.
So they say.
And
until one gets domed by a hockey puck.
Yeah, so they say.
That's just
tough to tell.
It's really hard to tell, but safety needs to.
As long as the Flyers ain't wearing them, we got enough dummies on that team. Got enough guys getting hit in the head.
That's very fair.
We will be finishing it up with the NBA tonight. The Sixers have been good, even though they've had some tough losses recently. I still do believe. I'm just as delusional as the rest of us Sixers fans. Now, over the weekend, it was a springy Hawks team led by Jalen Johnson and newly acquired Nickeil Alexander-Walker from Minnesota, of course, who took apart the Sixers defense. Johnson finished with 41, and Alexander-Walker had 34. I've never seen him score more than 30 before. Tyrese Maxey had 44 in the loss, which means he's averaging 32 in the last 10 games on 46% shooting. Do your dang, Maxey. He'll look to continue his tear this season against the young Wizards. Shortly, actually. That game will be kicking off very, very soon. He's averaging 39 and 10 all time against the Wizards.
Oh, wow.
Tyrese Maxey, our future MVP.
Yeah, you never know.
You better believe
that's only once Jokic retires and goes back to his horses.
Jokic, yeah. For the time being, Jokic is the best player.
Yeah.
Maybe ever. Yeah. Better than this guy you're about to talk about.
LeBron James and the LA Lakers are off to a rocky start this year. They just lost at home to the Phoenix Suns last night. Luka Doncic, sad, I'm very sad, has had 38 points and 11 rebounds, while Dylan Brooks of the Suns brought in the heat with 33 points of his own. LeBron was caught talking to people on the Suns bench while the game was going on, and J.J. Redick was trying to call a play for him from the sideline. When J.J. saw that Braun was doing, he called a timeout with a look of pure frustration on his face. It's pretty clear that LeBron is not really taking things seriously in L.A. this year. Is he retiring?
Oh.
But what does this mean for the league? His injury was kept hush-hush, which begs the question, how much time did he really need to miss? The NBA season is off to a cracking start without the King being in the headlines. Is that why he rolled out his his Henny commercials? Is it time for the new crown to be passed?
It could be time for the crown to be passed to this younger generation. For some reason, the King wanted to make a big deal out of the decision 2 or the decision 3. I mean, who even knows at this point? Who even cares at this point? The guy we were just talking about, Nikola Jokic, is the best player of all time. If we want to, talk about Ayres, then let's talk about Ayres, and he's the best. I do believe that this season, Luka Doncic will be an extremely important player for the Lakers, the most important as their leader. Yeah. They can win games without the King. However, they will lose games if the King's playing and he's talking to people on the bench.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Dylan Brooks was kind of mocking LeBron a little bit, doing his celebration after he had a nice finish at the rim. LeBron was cheering on Bronny from the bench after he was guarding up. But listen, my main takeaway from that game had to be what you just said with him not paying attention. I think that LeBron is out of it. He's not caring that much. The sciatic injury may have been blown out of proportion a little bit. Maybe they swept something under the rug. I don't know.
Maybe he's just getting old.
I don't know. At the end of the day, that's probably what it is.
Could be bedtime for LeBron.
That's probably what it is. The Biogen stuff. His friend at the company that can get him all those secret supplements. ESPN has been suppressing the story since the beginning of time. I mean, this broke out like over a decade ago. But you never heard about it. You never hear about this stuff. Maybe he's not allowed to take those supplements anymore, or they're just running out because age is catching up to him. Yeah. But yeah, man, that's a fun little, fireball right there in the middle.
You have said in the past that the league has gotten younger, and they're relying more on the younger talent. And I think this draft class in general has kind of shown that in itself. I mean, Knuppel, Flag, Edgecombe,
Con is tough.
They're all playing really well, and they're all could be very well faces of the NBA in a couple years. I know Cooper Flag, he has been playing really well. I think he won Rookie of the Week or month recently. He dropped 35 points, the youngest player ever to do that. He is becoming, it looks like he's becoming more and more consistent. I think he dropped 20-something last night when the Mavericks miraculously beat the Nuggets, which I never thought would have happened.
That last draft, you got to look at it. Real quick, the top 20 prospects going into that last NBA draft, led by Flag, were all freshmen.
Yeah,
one and dones. That's got to say something about it. You know what I mean? You look at the model that the MLB has with how rich they are, and what do? They got the farm system. You go into the league, and you don't get to the show until 3 or 4 or 5 years later. Even for some of these guys, they don't get the twilight of their career until they're into their 30s. Yeah. So late 30s. So that can happen, but then you also have in the middle of the two extremes, hockey. Hockey does it right. Hockey's been getting younger and younger and younger for years. They draft them, but they draft them super young.
Draft them super young, and then they force them to play in the OHL, the AHL, or send them into college.
And what was the NBA's adaptation of that with all this transfer portal stuff? And now everybody's trying to be a one and done, or they're going here, here, and here. Yeah. G League. Yep. The whole G League thing, the Ignite team, the Ignite program, where it's it's not just guys going to the league and they didn't quite make the cut and they go to the G League. The Ignite is like this another league for young guys. Yeah. They get an opportunity to play before they're drafted. They can kind of use that as college playing experience. So Jalen Green was a product of that. Yeah. He's an absolute dog. But yeah, I mean, it's definitely getting younger. The league's getting younger. All the leagues are getting younger, but the NBA is definitely.
I think that's for the good for all sports, though.
Yeah, for sure, definitely. Because, like we said, pass the crown, pass the torch.
Yeah.
It's definitely for the good.
Yeah. And that will conclude this episode of Game Time. Unfortunately, this is going to be the last one of the semester until the spring.
But don't be too upset, because even though I am graduating in just a couple weeks, I will still be back in the spring at the desk with you guys.
Yeah.
We're not going back to the dugout yet.
All right. Happy holidays, everybody.